Wink Ink Michael. I'm the company man, the numbers guy. Let's get ourselves boardroom certified with a little bit of a different type of unboxing video. Now, yes, this is technically some pickups, but I wanted to title this video, you know, you saw like 5 keys I always buy that I probably shouldn't buy, but I still do even to this day. Even though that video was like a month ago, I still am buying them. I don't know why. I've got so many copies. But that's besides the point. This one is going to be a little bit different because this is going to be keys I love. Now, once again, I've got a box here full of key comics. Now, there's a couple that aren't keys, but that are kind of sprinkled in here I picked up. But for the most part, this box really contains a lot of the key comic issues that I absolutely love and that I love to get. And I wanted to kind of share those with you, kind of show you guys a little bit of a different side of what I look for when I go out hunting or when I'm looking online. And I've got like a stable of stores that I always check. And I've had a lot of good success and good luck doing that. Instead of just going through the eBay grinder and doing all that stuff, I kind of go to different stores and see online, different online shops, and they have key sections, and they're kind of hidden in there. And there's a lot of obscure stores that I don't think a lot of people check, that you can kind of check out. But there's all kinds of them. Like, man, I guess you could, Simple Tragic is a great one to kind of go through, and every now and then he posts a lot of keys on there. Turbo Comics does a pretty good job. There's just a lot, even like Black Cape Comics, instead of going there and looking at buying exclusives and indies and things, they actually do kind of have a key comic issue section. Now, it's not often updated, but if I'm going in to buy a mystery box or go look at something, I always kind of look and see if anybody has any key comics listed, because I feel like sometimes maybe with the market moving the way it does, as quickly and rapidly as it changes and most importantly goes up, I think there's a lot of room for error there where maybe they don't, you know, price the key or update the website or something like that, and maybe you can get something that's a little cheaper than it should be, and some of those people just post really great deals. I mean, Comic Vantage is another great example. I mean, you know, they're extremely dialed into the comic book market, but they still just post fantastic deals on their websites. I don't know, maybe just to drive traffic there, to kind of build their name. Certified Comic Shop, absolutely excellent place to go and pick up slabs. But things like that. But this is all raw books, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all raw. But again, I wanted to show you guys some key comics that I love. And we're going to go from there. And again, there are some in here that aren't like keys. They're just, I just saw them and I picked them up, so I apologize. We'll kind of muddy through those, and I can't remember all of them either. There may be one I love and I'm like, oh yeah, I do love that. We'll have to kind of see, but I should have taken this out of this medium mailer, because I know for a fact that it's definitely going to be in a Gemini mailer too. So I'm sorry about that. We could have been a little better prepared here in the boardroom. Notice I'm trying to cut down on the rambling. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I feel like you guys need the Wink lectures. You need the Wink Ink Company Man rants and raves. Oh no, we got packing peanuts in here. They did me dirty. Oh, this is a tragedy. Oh no. Oh dude, we're gonna have to do like a surgical extraction on this. No way, no how I'm pulling this out of here with all these packing peanuts. It ain't happening. We're doing surgical extraction here. Oh my gosh, dude. Never. No packing peanuts ever. Look at that. Ha, like a glove. I hope everything's out of there. If it's not, it's dead to me, because I'm not getting any more of this stuff out. No more's coming out of the box. If there's a comic stranded, it's gone forever, because there's packing peanuts into oblivion in that thing. So here we go. Now, this is the box that we wanted to get to. So double box, not bad. There's this, I don't remember ordering this much, but maybe this is a, oh wow, there's a lot in here. Oh dude, this is kind of a shame. I mean, it's cool they gave me this, but it's still kind of a shame the way they did this. I got a nice little poster here, but it's all just folded and crinkled into oblivion. That kind of stinks. They like use this poster to wrap the books up in, so it's kind of trash. But man, that's cool. An ASM 300 with a McFarlane goodness. It's all right, we'll take it. All right, so let's show you guys here what we got. And then these guys throw in a lot of free books as well. So I'm sure there's going to be stuff in here that I probably don't remember ordering, and there's going to be things that I do remember ordering. But at least we'll be kind of looking for the keys, and that's going to be the most important thing. What in the world? Get all this nonsense off here. Oh no! We got packing tape. That hurt. All right, so what is this here? So we've got, looks like a trade paperback they threw in. Yeah, Just a normal, it's wow, what is this called? Eden, a Skillet graphic novel. So we got a little graphic novel here, which is just kind of thrown in a bag. Oh, this is good. We got a packing list here. So a couple of these are a little bit different than maybe what what I look for, but they're still kind of the same thing. I know that you're like, what the hell is he talking about? That doesn't really make sense, but it will in a second, I promise. It'll make a little bit of sense, at least in a second. You'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But either way, these are just some of the key books I love, and these are not expensive. I mean, some of them are. I mean, at least one of them is a little bit pricey, especially now. But these are still relatively attainable. So, they gave me a free copy of the Eternals 1, volume probably 3 or 4. So that is definitely a throw-in. I didn't buy that. So here we go. We're into the crux of it now. But I'll kind of show you guys. So right here, Joker 80th Anniversary. That's the Jock cover. That is just something I saw for super cheap. I picked up. Not one of the keys. Batman Who Laughs, Grim Knight 1. This is one of my favorite Batman covers. Again, not a key, but I love this dude with the double submachine guns. I love this Batman iteration. Super cool. Super nice book, but not one of the keys I love. Detective Comics 987. I don't know why I bought this. To be honest, I think this is one of the ones I bought. Yeah, it's a Mark Brooks cover, but really kind of a cool looking, like, it's just got a lot going on there. It's got a cool looking, like, night scene in there, day-night scene. And then Detective Comics 985. Again, this was just super cheap, another Mark Brooks variant. I don't know if these are like 1 in 25s or, I doubt it, but still. So, I think now we are in, yes we are into the keys I love. Now, they're not super pricey, but they're kind of starting to be, and they are to an extent. Some are, but you'll see what I mean. So first up here, this one I think that I should probably stop buying. I think I said that last time, but I always buy it. And so this one has made both videos. But we got 282 Bishop. How can we not have a video without Bishop? Now, no, before you ask, X-Men 4 First Omega Red is not in this video. It is not. I made sure to not put it in this video. So, Uncanny X-Men 282 First Bishop. I love this character, man. I love Bishop. I think that he has got an astronomical amount of potential, and we've just barely seen what he can do. This is a really, really cheap, attainable key. You can usually pick him up for around 20, 30 bucks. If he's in a 9.8, it's $350 for it graded. 9.8, 300 probably, we'll say. So, again, it's a great book to pick up, and a lot of these 90s books, people don't really focus on condition, so it is attainable to get 9.8s, especially if you submit them to a cleaner presser and get them graded. It's a great book to spec on, a great book to pick up. I really enjoy it. And it is probably one that I should stop buying, but I absolutely love it. Now, next up, this bad boy can get pricey. Now, this, however, is a second print of this, and this is what I was talking about earlier, but it's a second print newsstand, so this is Star Wars #1. Now, these can get a little bit out of hand, especially with the first prints, but this is the 30-cent goodness here, Star Wars 1. I mean, what can you say? First comics of Star Wars. I just think right now it's a great time to buy these. The cool-off period for Star Wars is upon us until more Disney Plus content starts to roll out, and hopefully it does soon, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of great things happen. There's a lot of good stuff, but this OG Star Wars book is always going to go up. I absolutely love Star Wars, and this is one when I see it, and I see it somewhat reasonable. Doesn't matter if it's first print, second print, or the reprint, I always pick it up. I always try to get this book, and I just love it. I love the cover. I love all the old Star Wars goodness. I mean, that's all me. Next up, now this book's a little pricey. This dude right here is a little bit pricey, and it's getting pricier, and it's getting up there. But this is another one that I always try to pick up. Now, this is a VG copy. It's a little, maybe a 5.5, maybe 6.0 if I'm lucky. But we got Marvel Spotlight 32, Spider-Woman. This is the first Spider-Woman, first appearance of Spider-Woman. They have this as fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. They got it to fine, very fine. There's no way it's a VF, but the price point didn't really matter. I mean, it was so low anyway that I definitely had to get it. I definitely need to rebag and board it. But I love this character. I absolutely love Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew. I mean, this is definitely a book, a key that I love, and I always try to get. But again, this thing is getting pricey. It's getting up there, and I don't know. We definitely haven't seen it peak yet either. That's the other thing. I mean, as you know, the emphasis and focus grows on Spider-Woman and Silk and all those characters, and it's definitely going to. I don't see this thing cooling off anytime soon, but we'll see. You never know. I mean, it ebbs and flows, but this is one I always try to get. And I can't think off the top of my head how many copies of this I have right now, but it's not a whole lot. I mean, I would say it's got to be 5 to 6, maybe 7. But I always try to find it. It's one I don't see very often either, which is kind of strange. Next up here, this next one's a little bit weird, but it really fits the theme of kind of what I collect. You guys know how much I love Red Hulk. I'm not a big Green Hulk fan, which is kind of funny. Like, I don't really care too much for the Incredible Hulk, the Green Hulk. I'm not a big fan. I don't really collect it. But Red Hulk, that's my jam. I love Red Hulk. And this other one, I like this guy a lot too. And you come across this book pretty often, actually. I mean, you really do. What's funny is I'm looking at my packing list here, and I don't see it on here, which is really weird. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's on here. But this is Marvel Action Avengers 10. First Yellow Hulk. This book is very attainable. I mean, maybe 10, 20 bucks. You can get this. And again, Yellow Hulk is probably a very obscure character to speculate on. I would say we're definitely, you're really reaching at this point. I don't know. You know, that could be one that could maybe pay off in 5, 10 years, maybe way down the road. Yellow Hulk becomes something much more likely to be, you know, animated or something like that. He may already have made an appearance in an animation, but for him to really get prominence. But still, Yellow Hulk, I don't know. To me, I always grab this when I see it. It's one of those like $10, $20 buys that it's tough to pass up. And I've got, I don't know. I've got a lot of copies of that guy. I do. Now, this next one may surprise you. I don't think I've ever talked about this book. Really, the next two. So there's 2 left. And this one really isn't it's not a big key, and especially it's kind of the wrong key, believe it or not. And when I say that, you'll understand what I mean here. But I've got the Champions #1, but this is the OG Bronze Age Champions. This is the first team appearance of the Champions. But this is the wrong Champions. This isn't the Champions that's going to have all the speculation and everything behind it. But I love this book. I actually have the full series, and I've got probably 3 or 4 copies of #1. But this is another one that when I see it, I generally try to pick it up if it's at a good price. Now, this one definitely has had a splash effect. It's definitely gone up as well as the other ones have gone up too. But I really like this book, and I really like this series. I mean, I really dig the Champions. It was really cool. I was able to find a full run of it. Got really lucky and was able to snag it. And they're all really nice copies, VF Plus copies, even to near mint in some of them. But really nice to get another #1. Again, I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to snatch it up, because I like getting it. Now, this next one here definitely has a ton of spec around it. A lot going on. Another one that is a little bit more of a pricier book for sure. But you've got Astonishing Tales 25. Deathlock the Demolisher. First appearance of Deathlock. This one is in, they want to probably have, I would say F maybe, not VF. But yeah, they got it at VF. I don't know, maybe. Maybe if the grader's having a good day, it's VF. But definitely needs a clean. Definitely needs a press. Got some waviness to it. But Deathlock the Demolisher, there's a ton of speculation. A lot of stuff going on with this character. And it's one that really I pick up as often as possible. It's one that I rarely see in the wild. Especially where I'm around, you know, from where I'm from and around here. I don't see it very often. But I really like this character. Really believe in it too. And I think we're going to see some cool things from this. But I don't have a lot of these. I think this is #4. I want to say this is #4. And this is probably the worst condition one I've picked up so far. But it was such a good deal that I was like, man, I'm not going to pass it up. And I'm not a guy that passes up like keys, like Bronze Age keys. If it's a 4.0 or better, that's my jam. I mean, I will probably more than likely bite on it if it's a good deal. 4.0 or better is all about. That's what I'm all about. Now, if they're like mega grades, you know, like if it's a 9.8 candidate, this book, I really don't have a lot of interest in it unless I can just steal it. You know, those are more reserved for the mega keys, big boy grails, once in a lifetime grails. I mean, I just for me personally, picking this up in a 9.8 wouldn't do a lot for me. But, you know, everybody's different. But, again, I wanted to show you guys a little contrast here to some of the keys I love. And let me know in the comments below what you all thought. Let me know what you think of these keys. Like, why do you love them? Or what the hell are you doing? I don't know, but let me know. Leave me a comment. I respond to every single one of them, good, bad, and indifferent. Doesn't matter to me, man. I thank you guys so much for letting me do this. Hopefully you enjoyed this type of video, but we're back on the mystery box game on Friday with what could be the derailment of all my good luck, we're going to say. A little teaser for Friday. We got a miss. Could derail the whole good luck train I've been on. And I've been rumbling ahead with some incredible luck, steamrolling. It's been amazing, but that could all change Friday. I don't know. This is a big dice roll Friday. But we're going to have to see, and I think it could go either way. But, man, thank you guys for letting me do this. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being in the boardroom, all the channel members, all the likes, comments, subscribes, all the stuff that you guys do for me. Thank you so, so much for doing it. I love this community. I love to give back to the community. Check me out on Whatnot. Giveaway wheel is going insane on Whatnot, man. I love doing Whatnot. And I love that interaction with you guys. Thank you so much, again, for being supportive of me, man. It's really been amazing, and I've told you this a million times, but it's absolutely been life-changing, so I can't thank you enough for that. But you got to get the heck out of here. We still got half a week left to try to get through. Do all the YouTube stuff for me. Check me out on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Whatnot, all those places. Wink Inc, W1NKINC. That's it for this one, and I will see you all on the next one.